On this week's episode, we talk about the trailer for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, the final trailer.
And HBO's new show, The Watchmen.
So let's start talking about Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
The final trailer.
Yes, really. If you don't wanna know about the trailer, skip it because we're gonna talk about the trailer. I know a lot of people are avoiding the trailer. A lot of people avoid trailers. This one doesn't actually say much about the movie plot.
It doesn't. It gives us lots of little tidbits, but...
Which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but anything could happen there.
One thing that it maybe sort of gave away was some locations.
Yeah, but I guess, some locations.
Maybe. I feel like there's sort of a foresty planet, maybe.
Well, with Star Wars, and she's like, there's in the beginning of the trailer, there's this thing this sequence that looks like a training montage. She's running and jumping. It could be a dream. It could be an illusion, like Luke had in the cave at Dagobah.
There's a few bits in the trailers that I feel like could be from different Force
The end
visions.
too, when she's looking and Luke says, "The Force will always be will always be with you," and Leia say, "Always" as well. That looks like she's looking at some. Of one of them, a Luke or Leia. But again, again, it's about editing. It could be something completely different. It could be like Mom arriving and saying, "Rey, I am your mom."
No, that's not possible.
No, she doesn't look that sad. She looked kind of okay with it. It's like, I knew it.
A couple things we do know we have for sure. Lando Calrissian is there piloting the Falcon, which is nice.
New characters. We have, which I think is Carrie Russell wearing a Mandalorian suit. Which my bet is that she's the mom, but we talk about that all the time. We do have Dominic Monaghan. I think that's his name. He was on Lord of the Rings. He was Perry. Mary. Yeah, Mary.
Harry.
Yeah, because the other one's peeping. Yeah, he's there too. Carrie Fisher's daughter's back, as she was on The Last Jedi.
Billy Lord.
Yes. There's a black girl that some people say it might be Lando's daughter, but there's nothing about it.
Not everyone has to be related.
Yeah, but it's the passing of the torch, so
sure.
Yeah.
And this is a saga about
a
family.
Far, no one is related, Technically, Rey is not related to anyone.
Nah, I'm not giving up on that. I feel like I know there's people out there who are shipping Rey and Kylo Ren, and
but they brought in sisters, like they shipped Luke and Leia back in the day, and that was bad.
I feel like there's a Force Twins thing happening.
No,
with Kylo.
I think
and Rey.
Yeah, and I hope he dies. Anyways, what else do you get from the trailer? Oh, there's Palpatine's voice.
Yeah, but what is that coming from? A hologram, a clone, some kind of message?
I don't know.
Palpatine himself.
Every time Palpatine speaks, it feels like it's from the past. I feel like it's from... I could almost tell that the lines are from the older movies, but they're not. But
no.
Like Luke on the trailer for The Force Awakens, the lines are extracted from not the Last Jedi, The Return of the Jedi, the good Jedi movie. What else?
Oh, redemption for Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I hope he dies. I hope he doesn't get redemption.
Someone was doing the math, and at this point, Kylo Ren is either directly or indirectly responsible for billions upon billions of deaths after the destruction of the Hosnian system in the first movie. So even if he does pull something together, like to save Rey, kind of like how Vader saved Luke.
Yeah, that's just Vader was as bad or even worse.
Mm-hmm.
He got redemption too, but he had to die for it. He had to pay the ultimate price,
Mm-hmm.
sacrifices his life to pay for his crimes and sins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess he just dies. I don't see him. I don't know. Maybe.
I think, well, as with Vader, I feel like there is good in him, but he's gone pretty far to the dark side.
Yeah.
So.
But Vader had his soft points. You know, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
He fought Luke, but at the end he couldn't kill him. And this guy killed his father and mother, even though she didn't die. She Mary Poppins her way out of the space. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What else? Is there anything else you saw in the trailer that got your attention and got you excited?
There's a great shot of some kind of rebel resistance fleet assembling, and it looks like the Ghost, which is Hera's ship in Rebels, is there right next to the Falcon. Also, the Falcon has its original roundish.
Yeah.
And not the funky rectangle one.
Okay. Well, it would be good for them to wrap up, like bringing characters from the EU or even the new canon EU, whatever they're calling it. You know, Rebels, Clone Wars, and some of the books.
Especially because it does say in large, bold letters in the trailer, the saga ends. This seems pretty final, at least from JJ's point of view.
The saga will still have problems. It's not going to be the Skywalkers versus the bad guys. And,
the Skywalkers are the bad guys.
The main story is over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Horses, they have freaking horses. But anyways.
I'll never forgive.
We are super excited. Star Wars premieres on December 20th nationwide. If you didn't get your tickets, go run because they running out like.
Someone was saying the good seats are going fast, but I'm pretty sure the good seats are gone.
I was on the first minute and they start selling, and then I went back to see if I could get more, and the middle center back of the theater were all gone. You could get on the side if you're going to see alone. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for the Star Wars. HBO Watchmen.
I loved it. We've only seen the first episode, but it's pretty cool the way they've continued this alternate universe, and I don't know. I'm excited about what they're.
It's really good, and I like how they jump 30, 40 years later. So there's not a lot to follow up on continuity. They can they have many possibilities. They have freedom to create, and they went to Tulsa, right?
Yeah, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, which is very distant from New York, where the main story on the original books were.
Yeah.
And it's really good. It's really well cast. There's a big plot twist at the end of the first episode. I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
And it's really good. It's HBO, so it has that quality HBO gives.
It's true. They really.
Everything.
So one thing I did want to mention about the show, that even though Watchmen takes place in kind of an alternative reality, the opening event, the way they start off the season, is something that happened in 1921 in Tulsa, and it's actually all real. And even though I was a history major and kind of a history nerd my whole life, I'd never heard of this. So I just feel like people should know that this is something that actually did happen, and it's worth reading about.
Yes.
Just FYI.
Yeah. Watchmen airs on HBO every Sunday evenings. I don't know the time. We stream.
Because we watch it on demand.
Okay. So that's it for today. We see you next week where we're going to talk about the new Terminator movie. And it's going to be Halloween. So we're going to talk about some of our favorite Halloween movies.
That's it.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.